who's going to be assigned to which committee, who becomes the deputy speaker. And speaking about deputy speakers, from the Constitution of Zambia, it is stated that actually one person should be proposed from the opposition or from a party that is not in government, and it should be at least a female and a male. We should have both genders represented, and the head of state has got the mandate obviously to propose who becomes the speaker. They can also propose other names. And just to add to this discussion, you mentioned state council, you mentioned one council, John Sangwa, also being one of the names that are floating, actually, that are being proposed. That John Sangwa is on record, actually. We had him on our TV one of these days, just a few days ago, where he was actually making it clear that he's not interested to get any office, and actually he might not accept the position, because he's saying not everyone can be in government anymore. Others have to be on the outside so that they can give checks and balances. We're expecting to see that unfold. And Ernest Mwansa is one of the members of the UPND alliance. It will be interesting to see what the alliance is bringing to the table, because obviously we know that the UPND had an alliance even as they contested the 12th August 2021 general elections, and there are different things and stakeholders that are looking forward. What is this team bringing to the table? Even the appointment of finance minister, actually, it's subject for debate. Others criticized it, and others loved it. But we are yet to see how that unfolds, because the president is on record stating that he's actually making sure, he wants to make sure that the financial and the debt management and just the general picture of the nation is stabilized and people have got a better life. He's continued to say that even in his appointments. That brings us to when he's going to appoint a full cabinet. We're expecting to see that happen anytime soon.
Anytime soon. And yesterday, as he was, we saw the swearing in ceremony at State House yesterday. Of course, he has already appointed the commissioner, that is correctional facility, and we also, witnessed the swearing in ceremony of his private secretary. And what is interesting about this memory is that this particular man was indicted with him the charge of treason. I remember very well covering that case, not until the Republican president was acquitted. And so as he was, making his remarks yesterday, he indicated that he is, still scrutinizing on who to appoint to be part of his cabinet. But what is coming out from him is that people will appreciate the time that he has taken to appoint people to be part of, his cabinet. We know that he is exercising his prerogative. Whether or not some UPND members of parliament might be expectant, at the end of the day, the decision lies with the head of state, that, President Hakainde Hichilema. So we are watching to see what will happen next. Memory. It is only a few days remaining to the reopening of parliament. The 10th of September, it is a day that has been set. And also memory, as parliament, commences, the debates commences, stakeholders, lawyers are calling for some constitutional reforms, and one of the issues that is coming up now is the Public Order Act.
The Public Order Act has been an issue that has been on the agenda for several years. Different stakeholders have complained over the way the Public Order Act is being administered, the way it's being applied. Is it being applied fairly? Obviously, the president, that is there now, the Southern President, Hakainde Hichilema, when he was in the opposition, cried foul over the Public Order Act. What then does he have to do about it? Is there a possibility that this Public Order Act is going to be amended? It's yet to be answered. And just speaking about the Public Order Act, there are a lot of things that he's looking out to having. He's trying to set the record clean, and as he continued explaining himself, he says it's the new dawn and things are going to be handled differently. Just to make reference to some of the new changes that he's made, when he was swearing in the new Inspector General of Police, he actually took time to explain that this time around he doesn't want the appointment of provincial commissioners to be done by the head of state. He has dissolved, he's actually evolved and decentralized that and given the powers to the Inspector General of Police to appoint provincial commissioners, saying that this is going to help actually bring order and sanity. And he's been on record speaking time and again, saying that no arrest should be made if investigations have not been done. So he has actually asked and appealed to the police and saying that no one should be arrested before any investigations are made. He referred to that even yesterday, where he was making a point to say he wants to see law and order justice and human rights actually being upheld in every sector of society. Those are some of the things that the head of state has done in the past days. And 8 days to go, obviously. 8 days from now, we see him opening parliament, and a few weeks from there, we obviously expect the budget to be presented. Then, January 1st, we expect to see the UPND alliance budget taking effect. Then the Zambians will know what to follow next.
Indeed, and one of the issues also that people are expectant of, Memory, is for whether or not President Hakainde Hichilema will have a lean cabinet. I have interviewed quite a number of stakeholders, Memory, governance, activists being one of them, who is former, chapter president for Transparency International Zambia, Ruben Nifuka, who seemingly is suggesting, together with other stakeholders, ACA Action, Alliance for Community Action, also saying this time around we probably do not need to have a huge number of cabinet ministers. The proposals that are coming is that maybe President Hakainde Hichilema should this time around consider having just 15 people. Could this be a tenable, Memory?
That is yet to be known, because the prerogative of the president cannot really be questioned. So if cabinet or proposals are coming that a lean cabinet should be ushered in, obviously from the numbers that are there are some actually stakeholders that have proposed that some ministries can be made in, while some other ministries can be made as departments following other ministries, so that you don't have a number of people in departments being replicated. We have the Ministry of Livestock, Ministry of Fisheries, Ministry of, say, Aqua, Agriculture, and everything somehow can be made, or they form departments falling under one big ministry. You're going to reduce the numbers of people and just see how you can coordinate the activities, and business will still continue, because that also is something that the stakeholders are proposing that is going to save a lot of money. It's going to save on some expenses, and some of the things that are being done, things will obviously be done properly. Those are some of the things that are being proposed. So we are yet to see. The president has made mention to say he shouldn't be rushed, obviously, to announce his cabinet. He knows where he's standing, and he's made it clear that once it's done, everyone is going to be happy. And people are looking forward. What are the names? Who's coming where? We have a lot of issues in the country. We have the debt issue. We have COVID that has continued claiming lives. So who's the next minister of health? What is the strategy? How do you fight this COVID? We have issues with the vaccination program. We have the latest thing, obviously, of some vaccines that came in the country. You reported about that. The vaccines came into the country, they were being questioned. Zambia had to ban and destroy those things. But the questions that the Zambians are asking is, were those vaccines administered to anyone? Who authorized what? There are a lot of questions, and we're yet to see all these questions obviously being answered. The SEC and other obviously bodies are being told, investigate this matter. Who brought in this? Who sanctioned this consignment to come in the country? Those are some of the answers the Zambian people want to hear. So we look forward to see who's the next Minister of Health, who's the next Minister of other departments. What is their strategy? That is what the Zambians are looking to hear.
So many expectations indeed from Zambians, so many questions from Zambians to the head of state, Republican President Hakainde Hichilema. Is the president going to set the bar high? Remains the question, but he has already indicated that he is going to do that. This is News on the Go, and we continue to give you live updates here at Parliament Building. Over 70 members of Parliament that were elected on 12 August 2021 are taking oath. We now cross over to in the House Memory, and of course we'll be able to give you more updates as we interact with some of the members who will take oath. You are watching News on the Go.
I, Imelda Mnashabantu, having been elected member of Parliament for Mapatizia constituency, do affirm that I will and truly serve the Republic and the President of Zambia, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the President and the Republic of Zambia, and I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Zambia as by law established, and that I will not directly or indirectly reveal and transmit any such information or matter as shall be brought under my consideration or shall be made known to me by reason of my office, except as may be required in the discharge of my duties as such or with the authority of the President. So help me God.
Next, Mr. Brian Munduvile.
I, Brian Munduvile, having been elected Member of Parliament from Porokoso constituency, do swear that I will and truly serve the Republic and the President of Zambia. That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the President and the Republic of Zambia. That I will preserve the Constitution of Zambia as by law established. And that not directly or indirectly reveal or transmit any such information or matter as shall be brought under my consideration or shall be made known to me by reason of my office, except as may be required in the discharge of my duties, as such or with the authority of the President. So help me God.
Order, order, honorable members. Next, Mr. Debson Mungandu.
I, Davison Mungandu, having been elected Member of Parliament for Chama South constituency, do swear that I will and truly serve the Republic and the President of Zambia, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance and the Republic of Zambia, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Zambia as by law established, and that I will not directly or indirectly reveal or transmit any such information or matter as shall be brought under my consideration or shall be made known to me by reason of my office, except may be required in the discharge of my duties as such, or with authority of the President. So help me God.
Next, Mr. Joseph Munsanje.
I, Joseph S. Munsanje, having been elected Member of Parliament for Mbabara constituency, do hereby affirm that I will well and truly serve the Republic and the President of Zambia, that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the President and the Republic of Zambia, as by law established, and that I would not directly or indirectly reveal or transmit any such information or matter as shall be brought under my consideration, or I shall be made known to me by reason of my office, except as may be required in the discharge of my duties as such or with the authority of the President. So help me God.
Next, Mr. Sidney Mshanga.
This was News on the Go, only on Diamond TV, television reinvented. Diamond TV, television reinvented.
Welcome to MBET. Join our community of fun and lucky winners. It's easy. Play just from your smartphone by downloading our app or directly on the web 24/7. Enjoy and bet on top-level football competitions, more sports, perfect 12 daily jackpots, live betting, and quick lotto. Pay easily. MBET. Get your bonus on www.m-bet.com/ZM. Pay easily with MTN Mobile Money, Airtel Money, and Zamtel Kwacha.
Chelsea cookies, delicious cookies, the secret recipe to happiness. A little bit of chocolate for moments you won't forget, to make your masterpiece of tastiness. A little bit of butter makes life better, for memories to bring you happiness. And for you, Mr. Healthy, I have something nice and OT to keep you going nice and strong. Chelsea cookies, delicious cookies, baking delicious memories. Chelsea cookies, tasty cookies, baking delicious memories.
Trade Kings, improving lives.
Nemchem International Limited is a Zambian-owned wide range of supplies and services to cater to this crisis. Being safe is more important than ever before. As a business that are still operational today, we have employees and customers that are still exposed who we care to keep safe. Nemchem introduces revolutionary disinfecting and sanitizing tunnels, fumigation service, microbial control solutions, sanitizers, dispensers, amongst a variety of other hygiene solutions. Nemchem can be engaged for a one-off hazmat fumigation service to disinfect and sanitize against any microorganisms within your environment. Nemchem uses fine mist, sabs, certified chemistry to aid the fight against COVID-19 by killing any microbes, viruses, and bacteria effectively. Improve your biosecurity by introducing Nemchem as your one-stop hygiene supplier. Let's fight this together as a nation.
Diamond TV, television reinvented.
I said, gentlemen, relax. I've just come to Parliament.
We continue looking at the post-2021 general elections, and now joining us to review the elections is Honorable Munia Zulu, Member of Parliament elect for Lumezi constituency. Honorable Munia Zulu, good evening and welcome to Diamond Live.
Good evening, Andrew, and good evening, viewers.
Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
How did you do it? As independent?
Well, you see, perseverance breaks resistance in everything that a man does or a woman. We persevered, and we managed to do it. We went, we conquered. So it's perseverance, consistency is what has brought us where we are today. Yeah.
Others were suggesting that you had already started drafting petitions because you had already foreseen that you would not make it. Did you really foresee that you will be Member of Parliament for Lumezi constituency?
You see, in my lifetime now, I've contested for elections twice. The first was in school at NIPA, where I was elected as Students' Union President. And then the second one is this one. So I don't go in an election without understanding the dynamics that would make us win an election. So we were prepared. The comfort was that we knew to say the people who were advising were not listening. They thought that they were supposed to be advising us on what to do and not the other way around. So we took advantage of that, and we knew to say we're going to win this election. There was no need for me to organize lawyers for a petition. And if anything, elections are not won in court. You win an election from the ballot box.
Do you think if you still contested under the Patriotic Front ticket, you'd still have made it?
Of course I would. You need to understand the geographical position of certain constituencies. Lumezi has never had a PF Member of Parliament. Lumezi has had UNIP, MMD, Independent, and Independence. PF has never produced an MP in Lumezi constituency. Lumezi might ignore an organization or a political party, but go for individuals. It's how that particular individual relates with their people. So we understood that fact, to say, look, they've poured us to stand. And we accepted the request. So there was no way I was going to lose. Even if I stood, I remember before Parliament was dissolved, I met Honorable Chitotela in Chipata at Procha Hotel. He was going to Lukusuzi Game Park. I was with my friends en route to the constituents. I told him to say, if I'm here to make a decision, I might stand on the UNIP ticket, but I'll still get the seat. If he was here, he would tell you to say, yes, I uttered those words. Because I knew.
Were you seriously considering that? Because I think what we're hearing is that you were considering contesting on the Socialist Party ticket.
No. The first one was UNIP, because I was thinking of going to stand on the UNIP ticket and prove a point